Hey, we're back 2 weeks in a row. Let's
Not quite,
go.
but not quite, but
I
we did
mean,
it.
we were here like Saturday last week.
Yeah. No, we weren't. We made it on Friday, but who
Ah,
cares?
yeah,
Time is relative.
yeah. So we'll jump right into the show. We put it in the title. So like the first topic is the new championship.
Okay.
What's it? Wait, what's it called again? It's the
The All
All
Atlantic
Atlantic
Championship.
Championship.
Yes. Except they had flags that had nothing to do with the Atlantic. There was a
Yeah,
Japanese flag in there. Where
I
is
was
the?
trying. I was trying to understand. Like, are these all like Atlantic regions? And then I see Japan, and like pretty sure
No.
it's closer to the Pacific.
We don't know much about the rules of this championship yet either, right? Like, we know it's a singles title, but like do we know if you can only challenge for it if you're from another country from the holder?
No,
So like if an American is holding the belt, then
I
like half the roster just can't challenge for it.
like I doubt because like WWE tried that once way back with the European title. It didn't work, and it just
Yeah,
became a title that everyone could fight for.
yeah. So yeah, I don't think we know enough about what
The
this title
rules,
actually. Yeah, we don't know what the rules are yet. We do know that we are getting an insane four-way match at
yeah.
Forbidden Door.
Oh,
We
okay. Another issue. This isn't a tournament. These are four qualifying matches.
Yeah, these are four qualifying matches,
Yeah.
and then
So,
they all make
well,
it into the same match. Right.
yeah. So the brackets are. Wait, I had them here in my notes. We have Buddy Matthews versus Pac, which we had on the same show. Ethan Page versus Miro. Penta versus Malakai, and two people from New Japan who we were not
Yes.
told.
Yeah, we,
And
we
it's
don't we don't
they'll
know who they are
probably
yet.
they'll probably like have the matches on New Japan, and then it will be if you don't follow New Japan, it will be a surprise.
Yeah. Well, there is one match on New Japan. Just the one.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
So it'll
gonna be
be
a
like this.
Dominion. Is it gonna be a Dominion?
I think probably like they
We are
didn't say.
slowly getting lots of reasons to watch Dominion.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not enough cash.
Yes. Unfortunately. Is
I
Dominion on
need.
Fight? Is New
I
Japan on
don't
Fight?
know. No, no, no. New Japan has their own streaming service.
But I genuinely don't even know what New Japan programming is like apart from the big
They
events.
have
Is it
like
just a series of big events?
no, they have like weekly shows. I think they have New Japan World, which is like the streaming service.
Oh, but I thought that was just like a recap show of like
No, no.
things that
So
have
wait.
happened.
Anyway, like back to the championship. Since yeah, we don't know how this works. If anyone
Yeah.
can just go for it, 'cause, like I think the point of adding a championship is like the mindset is we have too much talent and we need some of them to be fighting over something.
And they're not wrong. They are not wrong at all. Like
No,
look
but
at like we're gonna get to the battle royale later, but you could make a
um,
separate incredible battle royale out of people that weren't in the actual battle
uh,
royale.
but I think it's like they haven't reached a big enough roster to have like third title. Like New
I think
Japan's there.
yeah,
Like New Japan's reached that point. That's why they have the World Championship. They had the Intercontinental at one point, the US, and then the never open weight. And then they even got rid of the Intercontinental belt.
yeah, they unified it with the
Yeah.
IWGP.
So like New Japan has a huge ass roster. Like I
Yeah.
don't think AEW's justified it yet. Like they're big, but like
Yeah.
not three titles big.
I guess it counts on the. I guess it depends on the restrictions. Like, not only who can compete for the belt, but I guess where it can be defended and by who it can be defended. Because remember, like the ROH World Title, the Pure Title, they're all also in play. Like the tag
Ah,
team titles.
fair
So
enough.
there are like how many? Like there are like 5 trillion belts that can appear in
Yeah.
AEW right now. Even though a lot of them aren't actual AEW belts, but like you can see like the IWGP US title has already been defended on an AEW show, and it
Yeah.
seems like the IWGP World title it might be defended at Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
So there are just
So
like a
yeah.
lot of belts on programming. I guess we don't know
Wait,
how it works yet. We'll
yeah.
just So we'll just
I'm
have to
just
see how
not
it works.
I'm not yet super sold on it, but then again, I understand. Like, I don't know how this is gonna work.
Yeah,
So yeah,
but still, Pac, Miro, and Malachi
yeah
in
no,
one
yeah, no.
match. Oh my god, we are guaranteed at least one incredible match, at least one. And of course, like Ethan Page versus Miro is going to like they are going to kill each other. Penta and Malachi are also going to kill each other. We don't even know who it could be from the New Japan side, and maybe Shingo, maybe
And
Shingo.
ooh,
Oof.
oof.
Yes. Yeah.
And of course, Matthews and Pac had a great match earlier.
Yeah. We
We're
will
gonna talk
get to
about that.
this. We
Yeah.
will get to that match.
So up next, we had the Casino Battle Royale.
Yeah. I think it
I
was
sure.
announced very late that it was actually a casino battle royale.
I mean, to be fair, like anytime they have a battle royale, it's going
It's
to be.
probably a casino.
I tried to take notes and then I realized like
It
just
is
before
impossible.
no, like before I sent I got notes, but like after I sent you the link to the stream, like I was like, oh, I forgot to take notes on who went in at what time.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know that they started with
Kingston,
Nice, Kingston, Nice, Archer,
Nice, Archer,
Darby.
and
There was
who was
one more. There
who
was at least one more. But
who else was
basically,
it?
this was just a roster flex. Every battle royale they do was remember the tag team battle royale that they did was also just a tag team flex.
Ah
Like they
yeah.
just showed everyone like look at all of our tag
Oh,
teams.
it was Daniel Garcia.
Oh yeah, he was. Oh yeah, he was there to start with. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
He was there. He was there to start with.
This
Then
was like
like
this was whack. And like okay, I wasn't sold on the format where like five people enter at one time.
yeah,
But and then again, I understand it's a time saving thing.
yeah. I mean, you can't play everyone's. Well, you definitely can't play everyone's music. They forgot to play the Dark Order's music when they were first going to come out. But
I see.
I
No,
guess
they
that was
did.
because of like
They
no.
played it.
Okay, so there was this thing where I think in the second group or the third group to enter the match,
Yeah.
um, Keith Lee and Swerve entered, and eventually Keith Lee squared off with Lance Archer,
Ah, yeah,
and
yeah.
in the middle of their interaction, the
Ah,
countdown went off. Yeah, the
yeah, yeah,
countdown
yeah.
went off, and then they showed the video package of the Dark Order. But then I guess the
There was a
production team
delay.
realized, yeah, I guess the production team realized, wait, we can't have the Dark Order
Yo,
enter while these two bags of meat are still interacting in the ring. So they waited, and
dude,
then Keith Lee eliminated Archer, and that's when they
the,
actually let the Dark
the
Order in.
the audio team were not on point tonight. I
Yeah,
have like a couple of
yeah,
notes.
yeah.
I have a
They,
couple of notes here for like later. But
yeah.
yeah, for, like highlights were of course Keith Lee versus Archer. I need more of that.
We need more big
Yeah.
people.
L-
We need
Uh,
lots more.
I don't know
Just
if you
need lots more.
noticed, like when Silver was entering, like Kingston was just casually low blowing. I think it was Hager in the back.
Yeah, yeah.
He's just in shot.
I think I was focused on John Silver's tiny little run to the
Yeah.
ring with his
And
arms up.
then there was the acclaimed entrance, and then the
Yeah, and they
Patrick
said that
Mahomes burn.
no, and then they said
That
that the two
hurts.
guns that shouldn't be banned are the ass boys.
The ass boys.
Oh,
Bo Bowens. I love Bowens.
there was a tweet apparently that said that anyone who's at the live show look under your seats. You may have a special message from the acclaimed and the gun club. So I don't know what that was. I don't think they referenced it, but I guess it was like a scissor coupon or
Oh, cool.
something. A scissor coupon. I don't know what it actually was,
Oh,
but
okay. So like major thing about the battle royale, it's Swerve turning heel. Like aside from the winner, of
I
course,
think
but
he
like,
is. I think he is.
are they
I
breaking up the tag team already?
I don't know. Like
Like,
I don't know because I had it like right here. As soon as they entered, I was like, if either of them is going to win, someone is going to have to eliminate the other person. But I didn't
cause
think
like,
Swerve would just do it himself. And then
'cause, like,
like not only that, but then not only with Keith Lee, but then like Swerve was working together with Darby, and then he took Darby out as well.
yeah,
So
no, cause like, I forgot who they eliminated, but like Swerve was on the outside and Keith Lee was there. Like he could have pounced on him, and
Yeah.
like he just went over to hug him. And I'm like, okay, so they're not going to do the like tease the breakup thing, and then Swerve eliminates Keith Lee from behind.
Yeah, like what? Like okay. I mean,
And then yeah, as you mentioned, like he also like turned around
Lord,
on Darby.
yeah, who he was working together with for a while.
Yeah, and then
So
he got eliminated shortly after.
yes. So okay. I guess just trying to rationalize it. These guys are nowhere near the tag titles, and they probably wouldn't have been for another couple of months.
Fair
Keith Lee
enough.
and Swerve. Um, and now the singles picture seems a lot bigger and has a lot more room for a lot more people. So maybe this is fine, but I don't know.
Ah,
Like
I don't
we're
know. Like,
always skeptical about tag team breakups, especially when they happen out of nowhere.
yeah. No, no, no. Like, I understand this one if it happens, sort of, because like this is for the championship. So,
Yeah,
but like,
if
I
they
wanted
if
to
it's a
see.
one time thing, if it's a one
Yeah,
time thing, and then they're like,
but
okay,
like,
well, ha ha ha
Keith
ha.
Lee was pretty mad.
Yeah, he was mad on Twitter as well. Like
Yeah,
he said, he posted an anime gif of like a Super Saiyan power up or something.
but like, I understand like both sides. Like Keith Lee is mad, but like Swerve had to do it because it's the championship. I hope they don't break up the tag team. Like, I haven't seen enough of it.
The thing is, there's no reason that this has to be the breakup of the tag team.
Yeah,
Like, there's no reason they can't make up, or they can't at least make this the first crack in a
yeah,
slow burn that could actually be a decent feud.
yeah.
It could be maybe, but like
Or
all I'm saying is, the Young Bucks and Red Dragon are already back on the same page. There's no
yeah,
reason that this has to be a breakup.
yeah. So up next we had.
Well,
Wait, wait,
we have
wait.
yeah.
Was
Well,
it commercial break first?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure when commercial break was.
Ah, no, no, no.
I have a
We
note that says Max Caster has been eliminated, and
we
then
had
the
the high.
JR who hadn't said anything in 40 years just comes in with, "Hey yo,
Oh
yeah."
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
we
no.
haven't talked about the winner. We haven't talked
Let's
about
talk
the
about the
winner.
finish. So it came
Yes,
down to Kyle O'Reilly versus Wheeler Yuta
yeah.
again. Guess
Andrade
please.
was the Joker, which is great. Like,
Yeah,
and he came very close. I think he was the third last out.
yeah. Third last
And
out.
he okay. So I have a question. So Ray Phoenix was going to like hit Andrade with like some kind of dive in midair, and
Yeah, the
Andrade hit,
tornillo.
yeah, and
Just
Andrade hit him in the
whacks him with his
balls,
boot. Yeah.
yeah, and Excalibur calls it a low blow. Is it
Ah,
a
no,
low
no, no.
blow?
It was.
Is it
It
a low
wasn't.
blow?
It wasn't the
If it's in mid,
tornillo.
yeah, it
Yeah,
was
'cause,
another
like
Neo.
I was looking at this like I mean he could have easily gone for a DVD from that position.
Yeah, but the
I
thing
mean,
is like,
I guess with enough like follow through, it
yeah, no,
isn't.
but the thing is,
Ah,
can
cause
you
like
call it a low blow
cause it's
if he is
elevated.
in
I
the air?
hate you. Get out of here.
Right? An extremely important matter for us to discuss. But anyway,
I'm I'm
Andrade looks like his push isn't going
I'm
to
willing
peter
to
out.
mute you.
No, that's a genuine concern. What are you on about? It's a genuine
Fine.
concern.
You need to tweet this out, Excalibur. He might answer you.
Oh, I think he actually would answer me. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Like if you question his technical like commentary enough, he might actually answer you.
I think I have to ask. I think I have to tell Taz so he brings it up on Dark.
No, bring it up with Excalibur. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was O'Reilly versus Wheeler at the end.
Yes.
Like Wheeler put on a show, and then he just got like this was peak Kyle O'Reilly. He was just like waiting for his
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah. This whole show was peak
Yeah,
Kyle O'Reilly. This
yeah.
entire show. Oh my god.
Wheeler made the mistake of like putting his leg through the rope, and like O'Reilly just hits a dragon.
A
Wait,
dragon
no,
screw. Yeah.
dragon
Dragon screw.
screw,
Yeah.
and then kicks Wheeler who's off balance off the apron and wins.
Yeah. Like, well, first of all, welcome back, Wheeler Yuta. Well,
Yeah.
welcome back.
Oh,
He did
by the
not
way,
actually do as bad as I thought. He got five
I
wins. He
I
got five
love
wins in his
his
belt.
I love his new music.
It's been around for a while.
Wait,
Like
was
the
he
one that
using
starts
that
with the sword.
before?
Yeah, when as soon as he joined the BCC, like
No, he was
he
using something else. Like I didn't like it before.
didn't. Well, I know that it started with the same, like with the sword sound.
Or maybe
Like
it's just grown
that's a
on
great
me. I
stick.
don't know. But yeah, welcome
Perhaps,
back. Like yeah, so
perhaps.
now we
Oh,
have
five wins, five wins,
yeah. Now
five
we have
wins
O'Reilly versus Mox.
for later on,
Yeah.
and like O'Reilly is the absolute star of the show.
Yeah.
Like he is like forcing his way into being my favorites because every time I watch his matches, and we'll talk about this later again, but you notice new small things that show that this guy is a nerd, like an actual nerd, because he knows how to fight so
Hmm.
damn well, so
Yeah.
incredibly well.
So speaking of his opponent, we had the Mike's Mox hype promo.
Yeah,
Basically saying he's gonna beat the hell out of O'Reilly, and then he shouts out his mom at the end.
that's nice. You know what?
Yeah,
That's nice. Good for Mox.
yeah.
Good for
This is a
Mox, and good for
this is a
Mox's
short
mom.
promo. Yeah, this is a short promo. Nothing much here. Just hyping up the main event,
Yeah.
and then we had the commercial break. I don't know if you skipped over this one.
I did not. I did as
Yeah,
soon as I heard the crowd cheering, I was like, "This doesn't seem off," and it
yeah.
was not off, and it did not turn off for like
The
the entire first
entire
90 minutes.
thing. Yeah,
They turned it off for like the last one. I think it was off
Justin
for the last.
Roberts was in the ring. Like they do this. This is like the heater, like so that you keep your crowds happy throughout the break.
Yeah,
And he's talking about a kid in the stands who's like 3 years old. I think his
Luke,
name's Luke.
Luke,
He
3-year-old
gets a
Luke.
shot. He gets a shout out. Okay, so like the sound team were all over the place.
No, but this is fine. I feel like they should do this. Like this is our this is our perks for watching on Fight instead of watching on TV. This is what we get in return. We get to hear the heater.
I mean, I
It's great.
guess yeah, like might as well.
Yeah, there's no reason to turn this off like at all.
Yeah.
Like the TV audience, they have their commercial break anyway. They're not gonna see
Yeah,
any of this, but
you're
we
not
are.
selling any added extra ad spots on Fight by
Yeah.
not showing us Justin Roberts in the ring.
Yeah. Of course, like I guess it takes a bit of video work. It takes a bit of video work unless you just focus on
Ah,
the hard
fair
cam
enough.
for the whole thing. But like the audio, just keep it.
Yeah,
It's
like
fun. It's beautiful.
you can just have the hard cam. Like we don't
It's
need to see who
beautiful.
he's pointing to.
Yeah. Even
Th-
unless he's nearby, like maybe we see Luke. Maybe we see
yeah,
Tanner next week or something.
but like
I don't know.
for the most part, like you just leave the camera in one spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he can just like keep on reading people's signs. Like Justin
yeah,
Roberts is getting over, not as over as Luke, but he is getting over.
yeah. This was a fun mistake, which happened again in the next commercial
Yes.
break.
Yes.
So after this, we had the championship announcement, and then shortly after, we had Buddy
Yeah.
Matthews versus Pac.
Well, first of all, we had the announcement that Punk surgery is successful.
Ah, yeah, yeah. We
Very
also had
nice.
that update. Yeah,
Very nice. He will be back hopefully this year. I don't know
yeah,
if
he
his
will
injury
be.
takes that long.
I
He
I
probably
don't
will.
think he won't. Yeah.
Now we can raise the bets on who's gonna be back first, Punk or Omega.
Oh no, it's
Omega's been gone for so long.
gonna be wild.
Kenny, Kenny, I
Kenny.
miss you. He's not even gonna be at Forbidden Door. This is his pay per view. Why is he
I
not
mean,
gonna be?
hopefully he's there. Like Tato.
Yeah, maybe he
Hopefully.
shows up. Maybe he
Yeah.
like hints at the next feud after whoever wins the main event.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like okay, so Matthews versus Pac. Speaking
one
of like
star for each of the abs. One star for each of their abs.
this felt like the thing I can compare this to is like not like in terms of quality because like that match was better, but like Styles versus Nakamura, where it's like it
The
starts
real
off
one,
really
the real one, right?
yeah the first one
Not that one.
yeah it
Not
starts
the
off like really slow with like holds and mat stuff, exchanging
yeah
pins and like lots of staring at each other,
yeah. And then
and
there's
then it
just
just
and
like
there was
they
you
just
know
go off.
you know the shoulder block spot, right? The shoulder
Yeah,
block
yeah,
spot
yeah.
that everyone does. Shoulder block spot. Then
The run to the
they go for
ropes.
then they run to the ropes, and then the other person goes for the trip. There was no trip attempt.
There was no
Pac
trip.
just
He just
skips
skipped
up
off.
immediately.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
And
oh
there was
yes.
also the spots where they were trying to one up each other when the other one was trying to hit a dive and then they actually just go out of the ring.
Yeah, and then
And then
they both just end up outside the
they end
ring.
up on the same side. And they're
Yeah,
just
and then
laughing at each other.
and then they do a table spot right after the
Uh
commercial break is announced. Like Jesus Christ.
the table spot which changed hands like twice.
Yes. Like, no one told, and then like I just have like a list of spots here. So first of
I,
all, turnbuckle
I,
gutbuster. Oh my god.
oh yeah. No, was that before? That was during the break.
I think yeah, that was during the break. They
That
put
was
this on a
during
tiny
the
screen.
break.
They
What the
put this on
heck?
a tiny screen. Oh my god. Like they knew they had the money match on their hands, so they just like
Yeah.
said, "Okay, Pac, buddy, come here, go." And I don't even
Oh,
think they talked about this.
and then
They were,
after, like exactly after the break, there was a tilt-a-whirl rope hung DDT.
yes, and Buddy just died.
Yeah,
He was just dead in the ropes,
and
like
then
not even trying to sell anything. He was just still.
Pac decided to shoot Buddy Matthews in the head with his foot.
Yes. There was a deadlift Liger bomb. Like
Yeah,
okay.
what the heck? There
There was
was
there was
the
a poison Rana where he jumped
the
backwards from off the top
from the
rope.
turn. Yeah, like in between all of these spots is just them hitting each other really really
Yeah.
hard.
Yes, like with kicks and with headbutts and with punches and with their abs.
Yeah. Hey,
Yes.
the finish was, of course, after the poison run,
The Black Arrow.
the
There was
Pac gets
something
him
else.
on the
Yeah.
he gets him in the corner and he hits him. I think it was just a strike. I forgot what kind.
Yeah, and then
Sets him
Buddy
up.
Matthews died, and he got him with
Yeah,
the Black
hit him
Arrow.
with the black arrow.
The cleanest Black Arrow, like one of the
Yeah,
cleanest Black Arrows I've ever seen.
I mean like, he hits him really clean all the time, so this was cleaner than usual.
Yeah, and afterwards, Penta comes out in a half white mask. Oh,
Oh
maybe, maybe we are returning to Penta El Cerro Miedo.
yeah,
Maybe he's
and
done with his dark. Maybe he's done with his dark era. Don't know.
he's and then it's just a stare down between uh Death Triangle and the House of Black.
Yeah, but the feud is probably done. But Penta and
Yeah,
Malachi still have each other. Yeah.
this is for bracket reasons.
Yes. Even though Phoenix and Brody King don't have each other like yet.
Yeah,
Is Brody King American?
I think so.
I guess I remember that Malachi Black is Dutch, but he's
He
actually
doesn't
like
have
fully Dutch. Yeah.
yeah, but he doesn't even have the accent anymore. Like I would
Yeah.
have thought he was American.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from California.
Okay. He's Californian. That's my
Yeah.
nationality is Californian.
And then we had an Eddie Kingston promo where he just basically said he hates everyone in the Jericho Association
Yeah, and
Appreciation Society.
he hates Jake Hager, and then they're going to have a match with Jake Hager on Rampage, and also he gets mad at being counted down by the
Yeah,
timekeeper, and
poor
he just
guy.
brings the timekeeper on the screen. He didn't. He's just doing his job.
Poor
Poor
man.
guy. Yeah.
And then yeah, the Trent Beretta segment.
Wait. First we had a second
Ah,
commercial break
this was the
where there
commercial
was
break.
a future Blackpool Combat Club member in the crowd, and then we also heard Trent's music in
Ah
the
yeah,
break.
we heard this
ICKH.
entrance. Yeah.
Yes, we heard this entrance. That was
Yeah.
beautiful. That was very
So
nice.
basically, he's asking for a shot at the ROH tag team championships. I think based from the response he got from FDR, he more or less got it again.
Yeah, like they're gonna have it on before as long until they as when they sort out this
Yeah. So
thing.
okay. So
Yeah,
let's talk about this segment first before the thing that happened. So he
yeah,
calls out FDR. FDR come out and they're like, "Yeah, we got jumped. Both of us got
yeah,
attacked.
yeah. So don't
Only
get mad at
fair."
us.
Yeah.
It's not our
Yeah.
fault
Because
either.
okay, I like how they gave us what happened because like I wasn't able to watch this match. I didn't know who jumped him. I know they
It
were
was
Jump. It was
the
the
Great
Great
Okan
Okan
and Jeff Cobb
and
of
Jeff
United
Cobb, yeah.
Empire. Yeah.
And then yeah, the United Empire, which is led by Will Ospreay, and then FTR
Yeah.
is like, "Oh, you don't have a problem with us because like we agree with you. We'll
Yes.
give you the match. Your problem should be with the Empire." And
Yeah.
then the
And
music
then
hits.
the Empire's music hits, and I think, so Cobb and O'Connor coming out, and then this smiling man comes out, and his name appears on screen. And I'm like,
I,
oh,
I,
okay, okay, he's just
oh,
here.
I,
All
I knew
right.
he was. I knew he was gonna come out because like I got spoiled before I watched the show.
Oh
It took
yeah,
me a while to recognize him because his hair looks weird.
yeah,
I think I got used to like his straight hair because like it looks a bit curlier now,
yeah.
and it's also
So
less blonde.
yeah, he's also a lot less blonde. His hair is a
Yeah,
lot browner,
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess.
But like on close up, like you could see it's actually Will Ospreay.
Yes. And JR tells you because he just says, "It's Will Osprey."
Y-
Thanks.
yeah, his selling wasn't that good. Like, but the people in the crowd,
Like
like they got.
JR all night again. Like I have to say,
No, I'm
he's
pretty sure he was like full from like eating barbecue.
yeah. He called
He
this clothes. He later earlier on the night he called the clothesline a choke slam. Like okay,
he
uh,
he's probably overdosed on barbecue sauce
yeah.
tonight.
There are
That night,
periods in the
so
show where he wouldn't speak for 5 whole minutes, then he'd just say, "Hey yo,"
so
but like he just called out, "It's Will Osprey."
they got the shot of that one guy who was like screaming his lungs out.
Yeah, and you would if you knew who
Yeah,
Will Osprey
it's
was.
Osprey
This
in
is like
AEW.
like
I,
dude. Wait, was it last week? No. It was 2 weeks ago. That like
yeah,
Tanahashi just shows up like dead
yeah,
ass.
like it's actually
it's
just a forbidden door, like some place backstage where people just walk in.
there's just a portal. There's just a portal to Osaka. Where
Yeah.
like next week you're gonna next week if we hear a coin drop next week, I swear to God.
I will.
If we,
I'm going to fail.
I
So
I'm going to nut.
they jump they jump FTR. Like there's a bunch of guys from the
Yeah.
Empire. I'm
Aaron
sad that
Aaron Hanare and Aussie Open.
I'm sad that he went with the Hidden Blade instead of the Stormbreaker. But it's
I
fine.
actually okay. I am. This is why one of the reason I'm excited for Forbidden Door. I know how good these guys are, but like for example, I have no clue what the Stormbreaker looks like. I
The,
have not seen
dude,
much Will Osprey
the
at all.
st- the Stormbreaker is beautiful.
I will check this out later. But Osprey does pull out a couple of incredible moves on
Yeah.
Rampage because this match is set for Rampage like later on, and I
The
can confirm that
Storm.
he does pull out a couple of incredible stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, I think whatever challenge was laid out has been accepted by the Empire, which they
Yes,
actually addressed later because there's a match on Rampage,
yeah,
which is the Empire versus I forgot who
yeah. It's
FTR.
Trent and FTR versus
Yeah,
Osprey and Aussie Open.
yeah.
Yeah, and and I took the liberty of looking up who's on United Empire. TJP.
Oh, cool.
That's where he's ended up. So TJP, please. TJP
I'd
when?
I'd
TJP
love
v
to see.
Dante Martin, please,
Oh shit, that
please.
would be cool.
Like put it on the pre-show. I don't care. Just give me some TJP. I need to
Yeah.
feel like who's a Filipino on the most notable Filipino to appear on AEW so far was that guy who was smiling into the camera in during the Owen Hart tournament semifinals.
So
Yeah.
up next we had the Kyle O'Reilly backstage interview.
Yeah, where Regal just told him, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you
I,
sure about that, big man?"
I'm happy he got to speak after Eagle because like usually what the format is, oh they get interrupted and then the segment just ends.
Yeah.
I'm happy like he actually got the mic time to like hype himself up.
This was Kyle's show. This
Yeah,
was this was his whole show.
he was just like screaming into the mic, but not in a bad way. Like this is the best kind of screaming into the mic.
Yeah.
Like, and then Cole just kind of interjects himself in there.
It's like, okay, that's great, Kyle. Now I'm gonna leave for commentary.
It's like if eventually they break up, like these are gonna be the things we're gonna look back at.
Yeah, this is gonna be in all the YouTube review
Like
video. It all
you,
started on June on the June 8th episode of Dynamite.
your team is getting hyped up to win the world at shot at the world championship. Like, you know what? Shut up! I'm going to commentary.
To a singles match that right now we think is meaningless. Like
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
time,
It
it's
was
just a
a
classic
singles
singles match.
match. Yeah.
Yes,
Speaking of Adam Page versus David Finlay,
I did not know he was actually the son of David Finlay, but
and
I knew because he
he
brought the
was,
shillelagh out.
yeah. It was
How,
confirmed by JR like multiple times.
yeah, how does Fit Finlay have a son that looks like that? How does that happen? How like,
I don't know.
how
Maybe
does
he
that
wasn't.
happen?
Maybe he wasn't born in Ireland.
I'm pretty sure location has nothing to do with the genes that you're born with. Maybe, maybe Finlay's wife is like Californian or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Base.
I don't think we've
Uh,
seen enough of young Fit Finlay.
I don't think I've ever seen young Fit Finlay. I've just seen like okay, my abiding memory of Fit Finlay was in SmackDown versus Raw 2009, where the Undertaker's Road to WrestleMania storyline was that he was possessing Santino and Finlay.
Yeah.
Like,
So
that was
so this was a solid match. I don't have a lot of notes. It's like this was pretty like
my notes are
this one.
Hangman, I missed you.
Yeah, uh, they didn't give like Finley enough to work with on this because like this was more of an Adam Page match where like they were showcasing Adam Page.
Yeah,
So like Fit Finley didn't really get a lot of stuff in.
yeah.
But
There were a couple of things that I did like. When Adam Page was like sliding out, like the baseball slide
ah
to the
the
outside.
the apron spot.
Yeah, the apron spot where Finley just catches him in the ring skirt and then just beats up the ring skirt
Yeah,
where
yeah, yeah,
where Hangman is. That was
yeah,
funny. I like that. That was
yeah, yeah.
funny.
Uh,
He used an STF as a rest hold. Okay, sure, why not? Like no problem.
yeah,
Um,
there was also oh yeah, I think this was before the first ad break. Like a brutal chop block. Like he
oh
actually
yeah,
like wound it up and like whacked him behind the knee.
yeah. Like that's how we decided that okay, we're working over Hangman's leg for
Yeah,
this match.
like
Yeah,
Page was doing a good deal of selling for this match as well.
yeah,
And I think that's why like Finlay didn't really get a lot of like his stuff in because like the story of the match was he's working over Page's leg.
yeah.
S-
And Finley hit what I am now going to start calling the Jamie Hater backbreaker. He did the thing.
He
He
did the
did the
thing.
Jamie Hater backbreaker.
Jamie did it better though.
Yeah, Jamie does it better, but this was pretty cool. This was pretty good.
Yeah, this was pretty cool.
Yeah, it might just
Especially
be a thing that
considering that
UK
like,
people do.
yeah. Oh yeah, Sheamus does it too.
Oh, oh, I mean it's just a UK thing,
Is this
maybe.
not the European backbreak?
The European like there's a European uppercut now. There's a European backbreaker. Maybe
So
that's why there was a European Championship.
I don't remember like the setup to the finish, but like of course it was gonna be the buckshot.
Yeah, Hangman
Yeah.
got the buckshot. He did not buckle. He actually
Yeah.
did make the buckshot. So he gets the win, and he gets the mic in his hand,
Yeah. And then
and then
he's like, okay, he's not gonna be able to challenge for the championship. He wasn't in the tournament. Punk's
yeah,
injured. So he challenges for a different world championship.
and then it's like, oh, okay, he's gonna go for the ROH title with Jonathan Gresham. That's gonna be
He's
a nice match. And then
he's
he wants the
going
coin
for the
man.
IWGP.
He wants coin man. He
Yeah.
wants coin man.
I Okay, so he calls out Okada, but like Adam Cole, when after he interrupts, he makes a good point. It could be Jay White,
Yeah,
but
it could be Jay White, and then he says that also. It should be me challenging. You're gonna challenge Jay White.
I don't know what
Are you sure?
combination. I don't know what combination of people I want in this
Yeah,
match.
like
Cause like
anyone is like, okay. I guess the one that I want them, of course, the one that I want the most for narrative reasons is obviously Hangman and Okada. Obviously, like that one is
like
right there. That
the
one's right there
parallel
for the reason.
Omega.
Yeah, but like I guess what I definitely want is Hangman over Cole. Like both Hangman scenarios here look a lot more
Like,
enticing than both Adam Cole scenarios.
no, cause like imagine Cole versus Jay White.
But yeah, but the thing is, why would they fight? Why would
No,
they?
like if it has to come to that.
And yeah, it would be good in ring, but like
Yeah,
like I am convinced of the idea that Adam Page is the protagonist of All Elite Wrestling. He
yeah,
almost drank. He almost did it. He almost. I think he might have actually taken a sip
yeah.
of
He
the
did.
beer. Oh, he took a sip.
Yeah, I think he did.
I think he stopped himself. I don't know. Maybe I just wanted him to have stopped himself. So I think he
Ah,
stopped himself.
I
I
will
don't
try
know.
to find that part. But okay, so we could also have Page versus Jay White.
Which would be cool. I
It's
don't know if they actually ran into each other at Bullet Club. Like,
no, but
I don't know.
like the thing is, since they're friends with Bullet Club and the Elite, so like it's him facing the group one more time.
Yeah, but did they make it there? Were they there at the same time? They weren't, right? Or like they were because Jay White was the one who took out Omega. So like they were
Yeah,
all still there when the takeover happened.
yeah.
So like my notes just said just put all four of them in there together. But I actually have never seen Okada work a multi-man. I have never seen it. Has it
Ah, fair
happened?
enough. It
No.
rarely happens in New Japan.
Yeah.
Anyway, usually they do like multi-man tags, but like they don't usually do like
Yeah.
four
Yeah, but
ways.
it's usually singles, like
Yeah,
it's
like,
usually like multi-man, but like there's like two legal men at the same time
yeah.
at one time.
No, because like Okada is usually in the main event, and like main events are like reserved for singles matches.
Yeah,
Yeah. So anyway,
but
I don't know where
I
this is going, but I want to see this match.
I swear to God, if we hear the coin, if you hear the coin, like I'm still convinced the end game is Ibushi. The end game is Ibushi, but there's no
Yeah,
reason we can't have Okada right now. He has the belt. Like for narrative reasons, the end game is Ibushi. But
Ibushi versus Omega.
yes, but coin,
Yeah.
coin, please, coin, please.
So up next we had Thunder Rosa
This apparently
backstage,
happened
I think.
earlier today.
Yeah,
Like
this
this.
was on earlier today. Basically, again, it's just a hype interview, much like the Mox one from
Yeah.
earlier.
And then Marina Shafir just said, I would like to be your problem. Ooh. Hey
Ooh,
there.
spicy.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. I don't
So
actually know if Marina Shafir was number one. Like, was she
I
number one?
don't think so. No, it was an open challenge.
Oh, right.
Like,
Okay. She's
yeah,
an open
anyone could have
challenge.
showed up.
It looks
So
like
up next,
it looks like they're listening. Like, at least, like,
yeah,
they got this match because, like, people were pissed that, like, Thunder Rosa just
yeah.
doesn't appear on TV.
And now, like we're gonna talk about later, it looks like she finally has a story again.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes,
But
yes, yes, yes.
first off, we had Smart Mark Sterling, who generously
Wait,
provides
no. For
Wardlow.
we have the Wardlow promo first.
Ah, yeah. Wait, I forgot to
Yeah,
make a thing for that.
yeah.
Again, I am.
He wants Scorpio, and like yes, please, yes. Like I
So
don't
we
actually
had,
know if he's going to win. I don't actually know if he's going to win. It makes sense for
yeah.
him to win.
So no, okay. So first, before he announced that he wants Sky, I like how they said this on top of the show that there was an explanation for why he isn't in the
Yeah, like
championship battle
yeah, like
royale.
it was Shivani as well. Who was like, well, you might be wondering why Wardlow isn't in this match.
Yeah,
He'll
yeah,
tell us about it later. Like,
yeah.
okay, cool.
So he doesn't want to pin anyone except Punk.
All right,
Cool.
okay, cool, cool.
Okay, it's
All
fine.
right. So,
But he wants the
so
TNT championship, and he's
yeah,
looking for Sky.
yeah. And then Sky
I
comes
don't.
out, and then he's like, "Look at my belt! Look at my belt!"
I don't
And
know. Like
and, and then Dan Lambert's like, "No, no, 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 no."
I I don't want Sky to lose it. Not yet.
The same thing. I don't want Sky to lose it.
But I don't want Wardlow losing it too.
okay, the thing is, this isn't happening next week yet. There's
Yeah,
something else happening next week with Wardlow. And
but
right now the Men of the Year are occupied next week as well because they have Ethan Page in a match with Miro.
yeah, yeah.
So this doesn't have to happen yet. Not yet, I think.
Oh,
But
so
then like both outcomes are bad.
I
Both
mean,
outcomes are
they're good and bad in a way.
yeah.
But okay,
Uh,
so like I don't like comparing to the other show, but like one way or another, we're gonna get a champion here. We're not gonna get DQ count out.
yeah.
So
Like that's
so
not
they're
happening.
gonna
Someone's gonna
they,
get. It might be an interference finish though, but
no, they
who could
won't.
interfere? Who could?
No,
Like,
they
there's
won't.
no one who could interfere right now.
It's going to end in a pin or a submission,
Yeah.
unless it's a gimmick match, in which case it's gonna end in whatever the gimmick says. But like
Yes.
they're not gonna like whoops DQ. We'll run this back three more
Well,
times.
yeah, we'll run this back
Like
later. Like,
they're
can you
willing
do
to.
this as a can you do this as a long feud? Can you?
I don't think so.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't
Like,
like you can't stretch this out long enough.
yeah, like Scorpio has like one post revolution defense. Like he has one.
Yeah, because Wardlow's done enough to warrant an actual match. I don't think they can go the route of you have to earn this, go win
Yeah,
some more matches.
yeah, but well, he does have one more match, and it's the most incredible match there's ever been. And we're gonna see it next week.
God,
Yes.
we have Smart Mark Sterling generously giving Wardlow an out from his lawsuit.
By having him, so basically we like our theory that one of these guys is going to become the next like TNT champion in like 2 or 3 years is basically confirmed now. Like these guys are gonna show out. So like, okay,
How does
it's
this
hap-
work? So
it's
wait,
it's
wait.
it's a 20-on-1 elimination
No,
match.
to be fair, Wardlow hasn't chosen yet. He may very well be going over the lawsuit.
He may just show up in a suit next week,
Yeah.
and they have a court of law in, in the ring to start Dynamite.
Like, how does the 20-man work? Like, is it
It's
a
actually
tag
called a
match?
class action lawsuit match.
No,
It's
wait,
crazy.
are
I
they
think it's a
all?
tag match because he says an elimination match. So what else could it
No,
be?
no, no, no. Is it a gauntlet match?
But it can't be an elimination gauntlet match because then that's just redundant. Like they're calling it an elimination match.
No, no,
Like
no.
at least they
Like
did it on that.
elimination match, but like in the style of a gauntlet match. Because for some
But
reason they forgot to call it a gauntlet match.
I think it's like a tag team. Like
Are they just
remember the Cena and Orton versus the entire Raw locker room
are
match.
they just in a line and it's like waiting to get
Like,
killed?
do you think that they could occupy like do you think that they could all fit within two sides of the apron?
I don't know.
Or like how do you tag them in? Like they're all around. Like there aren't enough tag ropes for this.
JR's gonna have a fit.
He's gonna have a stroke. There's
He's
so
gonna
many
hail.
damn people.
But to be fair, it's just 20 people against one guy. I don't think it's gonna be that hard to ref.
Yeah, and like there's no reason for the guys to fight each other,
I don't
I guess.
understand. I guess we'll see.
I guess what we'll see is that there's actually a 21st guy, and then MJF comes out. Like we don't know. MJF was not on the
Smart
program
Mark Sterling challenging for the
in,
TNT Championship.
in his Revolution ring gear.
So up next, we had the Young Bucks, Hardy Boys, and
No,
Jurassic Express.
no.
But this was
Up next, the Young Bucks don't know how to lock a door.
yeah. No, to be fair, it was Brandon's fault.
Yeah. First of all, nice room, Bucks of Youth.
It was a nice room though.
Yeah, it looked like it had a lot of mosquitoes.
Fair
Like,
enough.
I genuinely don't trust like dark painted rooms because it looks like there could just be insects breathing in them. But like
Yeah.
anyway,
So okay, so they were talking about being the next in line for the tag team champions, and then the Hardy Boys come in. They're like, we're
to
next
address
in
the bugs
line.
of, yeah, to address the bugs of youth.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're in line
And then,
for the
but
tag team.
yeah, yeah, but then actually, if you look at the rankings, FTR is next in line for
But
the
they're also tag
championship.
team champions.
Yeah, but they're also tag team champions elsewhere. Like you can have a winner take all, but then they're
Yeah,
currently occupied with the Empire stuff.
yeah, and then we had the actual tag team champions walk in.
Yeah, except one of them didn't look very sure of himself
Yeah.
because,
Okay,
and
so
the other one didn't say a word the whole time.
I think this is like furthering the whole Christian is turning heel.
Yeah,
Like
he is.
he just announces like we're having a ladder match, and like Jungle Boy's like, wait, we didn't
Oh
talk
wait,
about this.
we did not discuss this.
I mean, like that's fair. Like I don't think that's like belittling his character that oh he's not ready for a ladder match. No, he's
Yeah,
genuinely not ready for this. Like
like
I
he didn't consent to this. Like they didn't
yeah
talk about
I
this. But later
I
on, he tweeted out. He said like, "Okay, I wasn't expecting it, but we will kill for these
yeah
championships." Like, okay,
like
cool. But
this
like
is a
at the time,
reason.
he was like, "What?"
This is a reasonable response. Like if you talked about it, you would have had time to accept it. But like
Yeah, like Luchasaurus didn't even roar or anything. He
yeah,
didn't say a word. He can't say
so
words, but he 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 didn't even like make any kind of noise.
so yeah, we're having a ladder tag team
Yeah.
match for
Yeah,
the.
and by the way, spare a thought for Jeff Hardy.
Oh no!
It's
I mean, it's
like,
good
okay,
that he hasn't.
we're giving
It's
you
good
the
he
week
hasn't been
off
in the
after.
ring.
Yeah, he's been off for like 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
He's he's been off for 3 weeks, but then like
This
his first
is
match back is another ladder.
like I think this is the right way to
No,
use him because like he wants big matches, but also you need to
it
keep
takes
him
a while
alive.
for him to get ready for big
Yeah,
matches.
might as well not have him there every week.
Yeah.
I
All I
doubt
want
he.
him, the thing, the only thing I want from Jeff Hardy, like everything else is a bonus. All I want is for CM Punk to come back, unify the titles, and Jeff Hardy to be his first challenger. Even if it's just a random 10-minute rampage match, I want it. I want it,
I
please and thank you.
yeah, I need to see that.
I need this. I need this for me. I need
Yeah.
this.
So up next we had Thunder Rosa versus Marina Shafir.
This match slapped. By the
Yeah.
way,
This was
this was like
fun. It was
it was
short, but it
hard
was like
hitting.
pretty
I
fun.
didn't know it was only five. It didn't feel like it was only 5 minutes. Like
The,
they had a okay. So first of all, they said that the green what is Kansas City Chiefs offensive line was
uh,
here.
yeah, our O
Yeah,
line was there. I love those
yeah,
guys.
and yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Why is the offensive line in particular here? Did the defense get sent to hell in a cell? Where, why
I
is it
don't know.
only
Like
the O line? Why
I'm
are
pretty sure the whole team's in the city by now. It's like like
but why did
training camp
only the
starts
O
soon.
line get to go to Dynamite?
I don't know, but I'm happy to see our big boys there.
Yeah, they were very big boys. They
Yeah,
were extremely big boys. Yeah.
yeah. And then
The match,
yeah,
appreciate
this is
Marina Shafir.
this was a
Appreciate her a
Shafir
lot.
match. Like
Yeah, there was a
she
double
could.
wrist lock that looked incredibly painful. Or like it looked crazy.
The only thing that I'm not sold on with Shafir is her music. Like I'm going to be honest, I don't
I
like the
like
music
it. I like the music. I really like the music.
because like I
Like
think I don't know, like it doesn't. It's
it
not.
doesn't feel good in an arena crowd, but like
Yeah, yeah,
not yet.
yeah.
Not yet. But like
Because like,
I
it
think she
starts off
might be
so.
appearing more on TV and
Yeah,
we'll get used
I,
to it.
I just think yeah, it's something that I'll get used to. But like, it starts off so quiet. I don't like.
It doesn't get any louder. It doesn't get any
Yeah,
louder.
it doesn't work for like arenas. Because
Yeah,
like
but I like that.
usually,
I really like that. I really
I
like
guess
that.
yeah, it's unique. But like again, maybe it's just me. I'm not sold on the music.
Like it's unique and it makes her look and sound like a killer. Like she's just walking out the violin and she's going to take someone's arm out of their socket.
Fair
Like
enough. Yeah.
I really like Marina Shafir. Like that
Maybe I
honestly,
just
I
need
really like
more
Marina
exposure.
Shafir.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need a bit more exposure. Like sort
Yeah.
of stadium darks. Like it's gonna benefit from a lot of stadium
Ah,
darks.
yeah, yeah.
A lot more appearances on TV. Like give her feuds. Why not? Like
Yeah.
she can fight people. Like she can not just fight people. She can fight people.
And
She
like,
had this hold in the middle of the match where she was just squeezing Thunder Rosa's face.
yeah, it's just like pointing
And
her at the hard cam
yeah,
like a
like
child. He's like,
yeah, but
look
like
at her.
it genuinely looked painful. Like
Yeah,
it actually looked like she was like applying so much pressure
I actually thought
into
it was a
her
choke for
face.
a while.
Yeah, but it wasn't a choke. She was just squeezing like
She
and
was
like
just
you know there
squeezing
are
her
like
face.
yeah and then, like remember there are teeth inside her mouth. Like
Yeah,
there are teeth in there. That you can get blisters. Do you know how hard it is to eat tacos when you like it sounds like I'm not being serious, but I genuinely think that is an underratedly painful hold
yeah.
because it's so hard to like move your mouth a lot
See,
when you're through with that.
it's like the finger spot. Like
Yeah,
elementary
like it
students
is like
do
the
that to
finger
each
spot.
other all the time. But
Yeah,
like it
like
really
and
hurts. That's why kids do it because
yeah.
they're little devils who hate humanity.
Yeah, they hate humanity, but they also hate each other. So that's why they
Yeah,
do it to each other all the time, and that's why it's
yeah.
so effective when like
See,
it's like a disciplining tool that my parents used to do
yeah.
on me. So
But
and it was very painful. It worked very
I,
hard.
I, I think like Marina could like really benefit from more TV time because like
Yeah,
she's already
she's
like
great.
pretty
She's
good,
great.
but she can like she can polish more and stuff. But like she's already pretty good in what she does. She just
I want
needs the
I
TV
want Marina
exposure and the
Shafir
charisma
and Sarina Deeb. I want that. I want that.
together or like against each other.
Maybe to okay, actually against each other maybe, but they could do like a women's BCC kind of thing.
Ah, I
Like
mean,
obviously not a women's BCC kind of thing. You know what? They could just join the BCC.
yeah, they could just
They could just join the BCC.
yeah.
Yeah. But we shouldn't forget like Thunder Rosa had a lot of great offense here. She had a pump handle
Those
toss. She had a pump handle toss. Like what was
wait,
that?
wasn't that Marina?
I have in my notes there was a pump handle toss.
Yeah, that was
But
Marina. She did that thing where it was like I just wrote down pump handle suplex, but like Thunder Rosa
yeah,
landed on her arm. Like,
yeah, like
what the
it
heck
was
was
like
that?
it was like the Johnny Elite like 450 splash off the side thing, and like
Yeah,
it looked like it like you don't want to land on that. That looks like it's scary. And
what the
Marina uses
heck?
an arm bar. Marina uses an arm bar, so there's no reason why that couldn't have been
Yeah,
intentional.
the submission was like an armbar with a leg trap, and she's just
Yeah,
yanking the shoulder.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And
It's
then
like if a stretch plum had more technique.
yeah, and then of course Thunder
It looked
Rosa had those drop kicks while Shafir was on the ropes.
yeah, and not just a drop kick. She had this incredible kick
No,
just
it,
as they were coming back from commercial. And
yeah.
like you know how police people kick down doors? Like it was
Ah,
that.
the deep kick. Yeah, I love that. I love that like
They just
sequence
kicked her
because like
away, like into
the,
she just kicked her out of the stadium. Oh
cause, like
my god.
the comeback started with a check kick, and like you could see it. Like Thunder Rosa raises her knee to block the kick, and then Shafir just there was a delay. Like she hits the kick, and then when her foot lands on the ground, she's like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm messed up." Because like that feels like MMA stuff. Like I've seen, like if you've watched like the go-to I have for like leg kicking, it's like Poirier versus McGregor too. Like McGregor didn't like get jelly legs immediately. Like it was over time. You could see him like realizing his legs were gone.
Yeah.
Like yeah, there was that. Like Shafir lands, her brain takes a second to process and like, oh no.
I was I was like in control for a lot of it and now I am on the floor. What happened?
Oh, like
Yeah.
she just gets deep kicked into the floor. And then she still manages to fight back because like Thunder Rosa wins because she's on an electric chair position and then rolls up.
Yeah. Which by the way, this is just part of Thunder Rosa's repertoire now.
Yeah.
She just rolls people up. She's just
I
like
mean,
I was like kind of mad because like they did it with Nyla. Then they did it with Nyla in her first defense. So I thought, okay, that's a bit cheap. But like now
yeah.
I'm convinced that she's just really good at catching people unawares for the 1, 2, 3.
Isn't
Like,
no like I'm okay with roll ups like if it's like a victory roll or like magistral. I don't like the schoolboy style roll up because like
Yeah,
you're basically
the schoolboy's cheap, but then I don't
yeah
think that's what she did for like Nyla or she did a victory roll for Marina. It's fine.
yeah.
It's all
Like
right.
the schoolboy is just like you grabbing them by the thigh and then pushing them down with one arm.
Yeah, or like a
But the
backslide.
soft
A backslide would be cheap as hell.
it's fine.
Yeah,
It's like higher tier than the schoolboy.
yeah.
So okay, after the match, Shafir's like pretty mad.
And she
Yes.
has this incredibly painful looking armbar.
She just walks up behind her and just like kicks her in the back.
It's like you see Thunder Rosa celebrating into the hard cam as Shafir slowly appears behind her.
Like I don't think Rosa even saw her. It's like whack.
And then she takes her arm off. And then
Yeah.
like Tony Storm's music hits and she drop kicks Marina Shafir while she's still holding on to the
Jeez.
submission. That could have been dangerous. That could have been you could have made it worse. You could have made it a lot
Someone could
worse.
have broken
Tony.
something.
Like, Tony, calm down.
I mean,
Calm
to
down.
be fair, she's going after the championship, so I doubt she cares.
Yeah, like maybe she was intending to do it. It's like, oops, I broke your arm. You have to relinquish it now, right?
So
Right?
yeah, we're gonna probably get Tony versus Thunderstorm somewhere down the line. Hopefully, we
You
get
call it-
good build for it.
Oh my god, you can call it thunderstorm. Oh my god. Like,
Tony, book it.
look at now a thunderstorm match. They wrestled in Oklahoma in an open field.
Oh, but the Thunder suck. And if you want, we can do it at the LA Chargers.
Yeah. God damn.
To be fair, they had their game delayed by an actual thunderstorm.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure like the AEW like hotel like recently like they were all forced into a basement because of a thunderstorm recently.
By the way, like I just remembered, Tony Khan owns a football team. Like this is not related to the match in any way. This is like something I
Yeah.
just thought of.
Wait,
And
what
then there
kind of
were,
football team? I'm pretty sure he owns one of both.
he owns the Jaguars, and he
Yeah.
also owns football
Fulham.
team, and
Yeah.
yeah, he owns
Yeah.
Fulham. But like he owns an American football team, and he has like people from other teams in the crowd. Is this contract tampering?
Oh,
Like you're giving out comps to people from other teams.
oh,
Like
we don't know. What if they all bought? What if they all bought tickets together?
I
What if
fucking I doubt it.
maybe this is just a thing that they do as team bonding, like to chemistry in the offensive line. You don't
I
know.
mean, to be fair, it's the off season, so I guess it's not tampering. But like, we get it, Tony. Your team's bad.
Hey, maybe sending a message. I want to buy them instead.
I don't think they have the cap space. I don't know if they have cap space. Anyway, Jade Cargill stable. I don't know.
The
It
baddies.
was too long to type Jade Cargill, Mark Sterling. Stokely Hathaway and the baddies. So like, I just put Jade Cargill stable backstage.
Yeah, they call them.
I,
So we're going to get Red Velvet versus Kristen Highlander.
Kristen Highlander. I just realized that their theme is like they aren't
The Powerpuff
primary.
Girls.
They're not primary colors, but they're like basic colors, red, blue, and green.
Yeah, they're the Powerpuff
They're
Girls.
they're
They're the
they're,
Powerpuff Girls.
they're team RGB.
Oh my god.
They're gamers.
Jade Cargill's stable of gamers.
Oh
The
no, they're gamers.
the most oppressed class in
They're
society.
gamers. They're gonna rule the world one day.
They're gonna rule the world and they're going to get all the ladies.
Yes. They're gonna have like Doritos and Mountain Dew. They're like gonna spray Mountain Dew in your face.
Yeah.
Instead
Like,
of instead of thumbtacks, they have like broken up pieces of Doritos in the ring.
like there's a new bag. It's like, what's in the bag?
Just
Oh
a bag of
no!
Doritos.
And there's like, oh no, they got in their eyes and it's barbecue flavor. Oh no!
But in all seriousness, like I love this for Red Velvet. Like she's gotten better with promos as a heel.
Stokely Hathaway is an incredible signing as
I
well.
love
Like
that man.
incredible. He's great. He is so great. And by the way, I have the benefit of having seen Rampage already. The match slapped. Like absolutely slapped. It was crazy. Like they let both they let Red heal it up like a lot. They let her heal it up, but then they let Stats show out hard. Like it's
Yeah,
incredible. I'm not gonna spoil the result, but it was a crazy match. It was a
yeah,
beautiful match.
yeah. This was a fun interview backstage. Like
Yeah,
all of them got their stuff in. Like Ed Velvet got the talk.
yeah,
Kiera Hogan got the talk.
yeah,
Stokely was there, of course, main
yeah. To
man
call
talking.
it Kristen Highlander.
Yeah, Jade Gargill also got her line in just to bury Tony Schiavone in the end.
He wasn't even saying anything
Yeah,
anymore.
he just had the mic.
Yeah.
So, up last, John Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly.
Okay. So
This
when
match.
remember when I said that Kyle O'Reilly is a star, like I just noticed like the incredibly small things. Like okay, so basically the story of the match, like at least early on, was Mox was dominating, but Kyle was sniping,
Yeah,
and they were landing, and all of his strikes were landing.
like I think that was the first interaction they had was like they were trying to grapple and then O'Reilly got a kick in. And like
Yeah,
Mox was shaking his head like so it's
like
going to be
okay,
like this.
yeah, it's like all right, and like so they're like these are like guys that just like you just watch it and you think that they know how to do wrestling, like
Like
they know how to do it.
can you imagine this from like how Moxley was viewed back then, like as a brawler who just does weird stuff, and like he's in
Yeah,
there with O'Reilly, one
he's
of the
in there with
best.
O'Reilly and giving him as good as he's getting.
Yeah.
Right. Um, I just have I have a list of spots. Like of course there was a handhold, a finger hold. Like of course there was.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
talked about the finger spot.
and Kyle O'Reilly will indeed not be playing his piano recital anytime soon,
Yeah.
as William Regal said. Um, there was an armbar that was reversed into a pin, and then his own armbar. Like, oh my god. Kyle
My
O'Reilly just
favorite.
snipes a knee drop kick, like an incredible
Yeah, yeah.
looking knee drop kick.
There
Um,
was
there was a
there
rope
was
hung knee drop. There was
I when I think he did the dragon screw again for that. Like he
yeah,
got him trapped with the dragon screw outside, and
yeah.
then
Then he hit him with the knee, like off, like
the,
while he was hung in the ropes.
do you have there the chicken wing spot?
I have the yeah. He tries to get the arm breaker over the shoulder, and the
Yeah.
awareness, just the just the presence of mind to think, oh, okay, yeah, beautiful. There
And
was
then
also a thing
oh
where O'Reilly was having a ground and pound, but it's like it was just regular ground and pound, but you
yeah,
just
yeah,
notice how O'Reilly was floating over on different knees
yeah, like
to
he
get
was
different angles, like
he does
switching
that
which
like he
knees
does
he
that a
used to
lot.
pin down. Like, oh my God, Kyle O'Reilly, I love you. You are
That
incredible.
man.
That man.
And then I love like his selling too. Like during that chicken wing spot, he grabbed the ropes with his teeth, and like he can't scream, but you can see his face,
Yeah,
and
and then he
he's
grabs the rope with his teeth, and then
and Moxley just punts that rope.
no, no, like no.
My God. And
Oh
like
my God. Oh,
reminder, that isn't like soft rope. Like that's an
like
actual
they will
cable.
tell you that these are steel cable. These are reinforced steel
Yeah, like
cables.
people in wrestling school like get marks on their back for like running the ropes.
Yeah, it's like and then now you have now Kyle Riley has a mark in his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they also
Um.
had a slap fight.
Yeah. They just had a they just had a slap fight.
There was a
Moxley had a guard style pile driver, but then
yeah, which was
O'Reilly just
countered
deadlift.
into
Yeah.
a
Yeah. We just countered by O'Reilly deadlifting himself
yeah.
into a triangle. Like oh my god. Oh my god, bro. And then later on, like Tony Khan himself tweeted this out. It was like he loved watching the match because he noticed that after that, after that, like Moxley realizes that okay, I can't do a God style pile driver because I'm just gonna get triangled. So he just
Yeah,
does a
he just
regular
does
pile
the
driver
regular
and
pile
it
driver.
lands. And it lands. This is wrestling. Oh my god. What a
Yeah,
what a sh-
so the
what a match.
finish comes when like he hits the paradigm. I know
He hits the regal knee.
hits the regal knee, goes for the bulldog choke, and then
And O'Reilly like dies and
yeah,
then
and then hits him with a couple of knees to the face,
yeah.
and then hits him with the paradigm shift, and then
Yeah.
wins.
With the full body cover. With the
Yeah.
full body cover. And
So
there
I
were definitely words spoken during that pin.
yeah,
Definitely.
I just realized in the most roundabout way, we're finally getting Mox versus Tanahashi,
Yeah. We're,
which
we're, we're,
we were looking
wait,
forward to
no,
this last year.
but okay, but Hiroki Goto, Hiroki Goto, he
I
could very
doubt.
well shock the world and
I
beat
mean,
Moxley at Forbidden
Goto's
Door as well.
good, but I doubt
No,
Goto's
yeah, Hiroki Goto, he could do his tattoos, his full body tattoos, maybe he
fair
could.
enough.
He could. No. It's gonna be
It's
Tanahashi.
gonna be
It will be.
Tanahashi.
It's gonna be Tanahashi
I,
at the Forbidden Door,
I,
and like assuming it's going the way that I think it's gonna go, Moxie's finally gonna be able to be champion in front of a full crowd.
yeah,
That's nice. It's
hopefully,
nice.
yeah.
I
Ah,
like that.
yeah, this would be great.
Yeah.
But like, imagine if Tanahashi wins it,
Yeah.
because
Oh.
this is an interim title. There's no reason to keep it in AEW.
Yeah. And
Like
like, what if?
we were talking about this last week. I think we are like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. We are like
Yeah.
saying they wouldn't give Tanahashi the actual belt, but like, what if he gets the interim belt?
Yeah. And what if they? What if we get Tanahashi v Punk anyway?
Yeah,
Like for the unification.
yeah,
What if it happens anyway?
yeah.
Like what? We just have to wait a bit. But then also the alternative, Punk and Mox. There
No, I
is so
mean,
much.
I'd be
There
good
is
with that.
so much. There is so much. There is so much history there.
Yeah,
Punk and Mox. There's so much.
the man he recruited into the Shield.
Yes. And now this is where they've ended up.
Yeah,
Oh my god. So like genuinely like the sentiment from the show is half the is are people really injured? Like you because you forget that like so many people were off TV. Like
yeah.
Punk wasn't there. Danielson
This
wasn't
is
there.
this
Adam
is the
Cole was
benefit.
like just on commentary. Like MJF is like it's like working his way out of TV. Um, Scorpio is apparently injured. I don't know. Um, who else wasn't even on TV this week? Like loads of people weren't even like Omega's been out, and we barely felt his absence.
I
Barely.
mean, we have, but like, well, like people have been stepping up.
Yeah. Like
Like,
there are so many people who can step up, and so many people did, especially Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly.
yeah. So
Basically,
yeah,
yeah, that's the benefit of having like
a
so
huge
much talent.
roster,
Yeah, you
and
can just bring people in.
I love that there hasn't been like a downtime ever since like the pay-per-view to now.
Yeah, because like, okay, so we're getting Forbidden Door for free, nice,
Hopefully,
and then 3 days later we're getting Blood and Guts. ah,
my
ah,
my
oh,
lord,
oh my lord! Thank God All Out isn't until September. Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's it for the show today. It was really, yeah, it was really nice. Hopefully next week we can.
Rampage is great as well. Like
Yeah, I'm
the
still going to be watching that. I haven't started yet.
yeah, Satnam Singh makes his in ring debut.
Yeah, I saw him beating up two dudes.
Yeah, he's just beating on two guys who are like probably like pretty okay size, but of course Satnam Singh is 7'4",
Yeah,
so like he like kicks them around.
yeah,
Moxley and no, not Moxley, like Kingston v Hager, they're going to fight and kill each other. Statlander v Velvet is amazing, and of course like Will Ospreay's in ring AEW debut.
yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, hopefully next week it's also this good, or at
Like
least very good.
genuinely, I didn't think they would be able to build this much excitement for Forbidden Door because they only have 1 month.
Yeah, because
Like,
like
there's no
usually
way they.
you have to recover after a pay per view, and we're like,
Yeah,
no.
they no we don't. Wait, what do you mean we have to recover? What if Double or Nothing was just part of the build up to Forbidden Door? What if? We don't know.
So yeah, that's it. Hopefully we're back here next week, whether it's Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure which.
Yeah, I'm not sure we actually ever done 3 shows in a row, but we will.
Yeah,
We will.
we will.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.